Hey man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your guy Jordan Live, your gracious host. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in live. If you're not tuning in live, I want to thank you very much, very, very much for tuning in to the podcast, man. Come on, man. Come on. You know what I always say. You know what I always say. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. I want to thank you very much for that. Okay, Tyler, we get it. My number one topic that I was going to talk about today was where the state of hip hop is going to be in 2020. Guys, I've dropped almost 20 things. It's unbelievable. But I want to know where the hip hop genre and music in general is going to go come 2020. Because I'll say this, right? I'll say this. As an American, I completely understand that K-pop is running this world. Okay? I could completely understand that. K-pop is running the world and there's no looking back, right? But where, as far as New York and North Carolina and the United States hip hop is going to be in 2020? I want to know the sound. We had a good little run with the Migos sound, that trap era sound. We had a good little era with that. But I think that's slowly dying out. I think the trap wave and the doo doo and all the ad libs, that's about to get played out soon. Then the only question I have is what's next now? Now who is gonna step up as hip hop's newest guy? Because I think people still not tired of Drake. People still love Drake, and I feel like people's gonna love Drake until the end of Drake is here. But at the same time, I feel like there's a Drake fatigue. Just like anything else fatigue. Queen T, salute to you. I really appreciate you joining in as always, you family. But I think every generation gets fatigued of a certain artist. Let's be honest. But now that the new decade is among us, you got to remember, and you guys remember, I'm a historian. Salute the Wrath, man. Salute Seven the Wrath. I salute to you. Remember, at the beginning of the decade, the first number one single of 2010 was Kesha, TikTok. Kesha by TikTok was the number one song in the country in the beginning of this fucking decade. So now, I'm scared to death of what 2020 is going to bring. Kanye already had his moment. Sub, I see you. I got you in a second. Kanye already had his moment. What's next? I just don't understand. What's next? T, you're not able to get on the link for the StreamYards? I don't understand what's going on. Sub, I see you, homie. What's going on?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right. Bless and everything else.
Hey, Seven. Hey, Queen.
Still up, man. I thought you was gonna be half past sleep.
The game, I know, same with me, but it's just gone 3 in the morning. I'm still wide awake. But hey, it is what it is.
Well, hey, man. Good news is I wasn't gonna plan on being here long, man. I just, you know what I mean. The name of the stream and the name of the segment is Random Thoughts, man. So whatever comes to my mind, man, I get up on here and I just get those thoughts out, man, because those thoughts will eat at me and just, you know what I mean? Be like a whirlwind.
Mm,
Shit sucks. I'm trying to put the link to the stream yards back on. You shouldn't have to make an account. All you're supposed to do is just press a button like Sub be saying. But
it might be
shit is
StreamYards,
crazy,
bro.
man. Where do you what's up? Say that again?
Yeah, bro. It might be StreamYards, bro, because I'm noticing just like Queen's just said there, it hasn't worked on others either. It might be you might be getting locked out of StreamYard in the US unless won't let you link into it. Queen, is it asking you to sign in, set up a profile?
That
Jordan, I
hasn't
think it'd
worked
be
on others.
better.
It didn't.
Yeah, damn.
Mm.
It must mean that StreamYard in the US, you have to sign up to use it now.
So what I might have to do if it's having troubles like this, what I'll do is I'll go back to the original OBS and we'll just have the hangouts working on the OBS. I'll do it like that. The StreamYards is being like that because they taking like $20 out of my account per month for this
Hang on
bullshit.
a second.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But if you're paying for it, you might as well use it properly. It's done on some bullshit.
Right. So I gotta say, man, and I gotta salute to you. What the fuck are my shades? What the hell? Anyway, I'm gonna find them. But I really want to thank you, man, for the hip hop conversation that we had the other day, man. That shit was real, dog.
It's all
Real.
good, bro. I was just enjoying it as well, though, because, like I've said to you, Jordan, I'm still learning. And that small period what the game's been schooling us up on, bro, I know nothing about. So it was nice to see you and trying to connect all the dots as well. Neither one is working.
Oh yeah, man. I gotta, I just I gotta learn. I unfortunately come from the bottom half of a generation who was just looked down as just like, you know what I mean? Poor musical taste. And again, bro, I'm
Not really, bro. I wouldn't really say that. I would say it was just that. I would
people
say it was the
hated
time that
new metal, man.
I
People
didn't, bro. I
hated
loved it.
rap.
I loved rap, bro. I got into rock music due to learning about the elements of where hip hop came from.
I know
To be
you do. I'm
truthful,
just
bro.
saying, at its time, if I'm not mistaken, as a historian, if I'm not mistaken, rap was hated, man. Fucking, you know
Oh,
what I
it still
mean?
is. It still is, but not like the '90s, bro. When Dolores Tucker started doing all that BS with the hip hop and things, bro. Because she went on a rampage trying to destroy the negative image that hip hop was projecting at the time.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's why I just wanted to get on this panel, and I wanted others to get on the panel as well. I wanted to see where y'all honestly feel like music as a mainstream will be going. Because again, I'm gonna exclude a very popular genre going on, which is K-pop. Because K-pop is ranking in billions right now. And I know some Americans, you say the word K-pop, they're like, who? K-pop, who? But you go to Asia and it's all over the map. So I get how music is different from different region to region. But I just want to know, as far as American music, mainstream music, where are we going in 2020?
Unless something magical appears as in a new genre of music, bro, I cannot see it going anywhere at the minute. That there needs to be a massive shift within music, something to completely re-influence it.
I just dropped my mic.
All right,
You said like it needs a massive influence, you said?
Yeah, because if you look at how trap came in, it was mainly influenced, and then out of nowhere in 2004, 2005, it just hit the mainstream. Do you know what I mean? There's some form of music or a different genre or a new created genre to me needs to be implemented into music, bro. Because trap has sucked every genre of music dry in my eyes.
A lot of the Jimmy Iovine's and all those guys at Interscopes, they definitely was making their money off the Chief Keefs in the moments, and all these fly guys at the moments. They were making their quick little buck. Then all of a sudden, where these people at? Where they
Exactly.
at now?
Exactly, bro.
That's a good point. I'm just trying to fix my mic here. OG
It's all
Philly
good.
89 says we're going straight down the toilet musically. Oh Lord.
OG, OG, Philly, I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you, bro.
No, well, let me ask you a question then, OG Philly. You ain't got a favorite artist right now? You don't got an artist that you turn to when you having a bad day, or or you just trying to get a good groove on. You know what I'm saying? You got a lady coming over. You ain't got an artist right now like that. I think we all. I mean, I
I
get
do,
what
but
you're
it's not
saying.
new school.
Say again.
I do, bro, but not new school. Old school. Yeah, new school, no.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Because, like I said, I will play D'Angelo 24/7 if that means I'm gonna get in a better mood. Which 99 times out of 10, I get in a better mood listening to fucking D'Angelo.
Bro, it's just like with me with Nate Dogg, bro. I'm a different person after listening to a Nate Dogg album.
Man, I'm telling you, guys. Like, I'm really sorry that the StreamYard shit is not working. I don't know
Give it.
what the fuck that's about.
I'll be back in a second, Jordan. Let me have a quick check of it, bro. Yeah,
All
two
right, man. Yeah,
seconds.
take your time, do your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this fucking mic. So I guess let me go ahead and play a presence track real quick. I gotta rep up for my man, aka Presence, in the building. Y'all already know. Hey, Seven the Wrath, I appreciate it, man. 5 people in here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me, and I want to thank God for y'all. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.
It's pathetic, nigga. You was better off riding that garbage truck, nigga. Fuck out of here. Somebody say man, no. I want them to take it there. I want to take it there, nigga. Huh? Fuck out of here, nigga. Shampoo your food out here, nigga. Huh? Fuck, I can never be right. Officially announced that he's no longer a part of the Queens Flip platform, my nigga. Be lit.
But Queens Flip never put chicken in pocket. Shit is fucked up, we had the show rockin'. AK present, shampoo, and the lame skid. This shit is fucked up. But we don't got no chicken in pocket. Queens Flip sitting there while we starving. Nigga eating hasn't lost a pound yet. What the fuck you talking about? Talking about eating healthy. Nigga, look at starving, look at landscape. Nigga is skinny as a skeleton. Shampoo, fat asses, even losing weight. Look at AK Present, leader of the shit. Had to get kicked off the show to realize niggas wasn't getting paid, not a dime. AKA Present, Mr. Reading between the lines. But Queens Flip never put chicken in pocket. Shit is fucked up, we had the show rockin'. AK Present, shampoo, and the lame skin. This shit is fucked up.
Officially announced that he's no longer a part of the Queens Flip platform, my nigga. Be lit. Love that chicken for Popeye. Love that chicken for Popeye. I want them to take it there. Yeah, man.
Love that chicken for Popeyes.
Shout out to my people, man. Shout out to Queens Flip, King Faith.
What's good, everybody? Like I said, I got to thank everybody for tuning in the room. I really, really appreciate it. 6 people in here. I really, really appreciate it. Seven's in the building. We just talking where is music gonna go in 2020? In our honest, humble opinion, is it gonna be more positive, or is it gonna be more negative? Because our generation, I feel like, not even necessarily our generation, but I feel like the younger generation before or after, they're seeing these deaths. They're seeing these people dying. So you would like to think, in theory, right? In theory, that they're going to clean up their music and it's going to be a little bit better, right? Sub, you over there snoring, man?
No, I'm cooler, bro. I'm just chilling, listening.
But do you think the music's going to be darker? Do you think it's going to be lighter because of the recent deaths? Rest in peace, Juice
No, I did.
WRLD. Rest in peace, peace.
Rest in peace to everybody who's passed away this year, but no, I think it's just going to be continuing the same way till something else breaks through. It's like I said before, bro, it's a pattern of cycle that's repeating within the industry, bro.
That's a sad thing, man. That's a sad thing to think about.
It is, because a lot of people look up to these musicians as if they're idols and stuff like that. But the way it is, it's not, because no disrespect to Juice WRLD, but he was only 21. The average age of a musician's hitting the 20s now for their death, bro. No one's able to leave really an imprint what they would like to.
Right. No, that's true. No, that's definitely true. Tandra crazy trying to. Seven said, I wear my sunglasses at night. Hey, when you see these sunglasses on me, you know what kind of night it is, okay?
I know what kind of night it's going to be.
T the same way. He said, Jordan, the UPS driver. Look, I heard they make all right money, okay? I wouldn't mind it too much, okay? UPS. You're the best UPS driver ever. Nah, man. I just gotta say, man, OG Philly 89 just said it. I have a feeling that it's gonna get darker. Now, OG Philly, now you gotta talk to me now. And again, I could put the pen on the screen. I hope this shit is fucking working. But I would love to hear your standpoint on, is it getting darker because the music? Is it getting darker because these teenagers are just growing up seeing all this violent shit? Like, what's gonna make it violent or more darker? If that makes sense. I'm trying to work on my interviewing game, y'all. So forgive me with stupid questions sometimes. I'm trying to get on my interview game, player. I want to make this a career thing, man. Sorry.
Well, that's all good, bro. I'm just reading the comments right now, Jordan. I'm
The
just
game is completely why I have this on, by the way. Completely why. Because I will definitely be getting headaches and shit. Toothaches, I got rid of those. But yeah, man. I'm telling you, Sub, you got to catch me on a real night, man. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody can turn up and whatnot. But hey, we in here, man. We in here. 2020, I feel like it's gonna be. I've always felt this way, but I feel like this way now, right? I feel like 2020 is definitely a transitional year. And I say a transitional year because we're gonna see, I'd say around summertime, we're gonna see what the main sound of hip hop is gonna be. Do y'all understand what I mean by that?
I do.
How there was a boom bap at one point, and then it was just percussion at one point. Like, I feel like there's gonna come a time where in 2020, sometime around the summer, we're gonna start seeing that transition in music. And I'm interested to see the transition in music, me personally. I want to see it. Go ahead invite in the chat. I definitely want y'all to join. If I am having some trouble with this StreamYards, me and them are gonna have some talk because they are taking my money per month. So trust me, I got y'all. Trust me, I
Jordan,
got y'all.
I'm gonna bounce off in case I fall asleep, bro. So I'll say good night, bro.
All right, man. You have a good one, man. Listen,
You
Sub, I
too.
really appreciate you joining in, man. I know it's
Not a problem, my brother.
so
Anytime.
as always, man, I appreciate you sliding through, man. You have a good night.
You too. Peace out, chat. Peace, Jordan. God bless you, bro.
Peace out, brother. Yeah, you gotta catch Sub. You gotta catch Sub when he's at his peak in the afternoon. That's when he's at his peak. Salute to Sub, man. That's a family, man. That's family right there. But yeah, man, I want to see 2020 grow. I want to see. I really do want to see the return of the artists who make their own music, write their own music, and is really in control of their own music. That's me personally. That's what I would like to see more of. Kind of like, for example, AKA Presence. Now, AKA Presence, although he might not write his beat, he might not produce all his beats, he does write all his songs. That's artistry. That's artistry. It's one thing to get in a booth with a beat already on the computer, your script already there, and they're just like, okay, get in the booth, rap. That ain't artistry to me. What's artistry for me is for somebody to take their hard-earned time, sit there with a pen and pad, write down their shit, go to the instruments, play the instruments in a way that they can groove to make it a complete song, and then put it out to the masses, man. That's why I think D'Angelo's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, R&B artists in the history of music. And that's no disrespect to Jill Scott, no disrespect to Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, even R. Kelly's old punk ass. But I'm just saying in general, as far as artistry goes, nobody is seeing D'Angelo. And I really want to see a return of artistry in 2020. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people who's just getting on beats, smoking they shit, drinking they lean, and then they call themselves making a track. And then all of a sudden, they got 10 of the same damn songs, and now they want to call it a damn album. I'm tired of that shit. Once typed good night sub and it got deleted. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. 1 to 7. Keywords triggered to delete probably script. Let's see right here. I guess YouTube. I'll type crazy nothing. Just get a nice sub. Rest well. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chat right now, man. But yeah, I really wanted to have just a conversation with y'all, man. Not too long, you know what I'm saying? It's a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go to work in the morning, so I'm not going to be up here too long. But I just wanted to get y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I wanted to StreamYard's pan to get y'all opinion on what y'all want to hear in 2020. Because I feel like especially for 2019, right? A lot of people was like, hey, 2020, we're gonna do the hot girl summer and whatnot. But I also feel like in 2020, people's gonna want to feel me. People want to hear that real music in 2020. I want to hear that real music in 2020. Game want to hear that real music in 2020. Sub and Seven and Tandra, we all want to hear that real music, man. We tired of listen. There used to be a thing called the 27 Club. That means when you turn 27 and you was a musician, that means that there was a good possibility you was gonna die. Now motherfuckers gotta lower that shit to 21, 20. XXXTentacion, may God rest his soul, was 20 years old. The nigga couldn't even go to the store and get me a 6-pack. You know what I mean? I want to see more. I want to see more artistry because I believe through the art, through the music, through the lyrics, through the mind, I definitely feel like it's going to get a whole lot of these brothers out of these situations. And they don't got to go to jail to do that either. They don't. They don't. Who the fuck is around these guys? Who now I'm about to have myself a damn blackout. Salute the damn Maine the Milkman. Why the fuck you got all these people? They got chains on, they got their watches on, they got their bracelets, they got their expensive earrings on. Meanwhile, you looking at your man, the bag, the money, act like a fucking monkey. Come on. You don't mean to tell me, and listen, I am a 100% believer of, you know, two niggas in a car smell like weed. Cops be like, hey, who got the weed? Who got whatever? Hey, the way I see it is, if it's mine, it's mine. If it's yours, it's yours. We're going to take it on, we're going to take it as a man, take it on the chin, keep it moving, right? There wasn't one person, and I talked about this in my Juice World, right? There wasn't one person in his entourage that couldn't have said, you know what, Juice, give me that bag. Give me that bag. I'll take that charge. You just watch out for me. You watch out for my family. You watch out for my kids. I'll take that charge for you. I'll take that charge for you. Nobody did that. They let that man swallow a whole bunch of pills. And I'm sorry, you're not going to sit here and convince me that the nigga a Juice World was on that plane was just like, oh, 5 minutes gone by. Let me pop another one. Huh? 10 minutes later, let me pop another one. Up, you know what? 5 minutes has gone by again. Let me pop another one. No, that is not how that shit happened, bro. They knew that the cops was going to be waiting on them as soon as they landed down, went in the fucking panic mode, and a life was lost, bro. And it's fucking sad, man. It really is. It really, really is sad. And I just, like I said, I want to hear from his entourage. Kind of like when God rest his soul, Mac Miller died, and God rest his soul, Pete died. I wanted to hear from their entourage because I want to know for sure. Let me pause that. The hell was that? I want to know for sure that you seen this man going down a path that just was not looking good. You could see from a mile away the ending was not going to be good and it was not going to be far away. Nobody sat this man down and said, hey, bro, let me get you your proper help. Because trust me, if you could just stand the pain right now and just go through it right now, we can make so much more money later down the line. But niggas want to think about the present and they don't want to think about the future. We talking about generational wealth. Let's be honest. XXXTentacion, he already got generational wealth. His son's going to be okay for the rest of his life. I don't know too much about Mac Miller's situation, but I'm just saying in general, how many of these people are lucky enough to even have that? Because, yeah, they can say that they're rich. There's a difference between being rich and having generational wealth. Generational wealth. My kids' is going to eat okay. I'm going to be long gone, but 4 generations after me is going to be okay just based off the work that I did. Come on. You're not going to sit here and tell me that's not the fucking dream. But not one person in Juice WRLD's camp, not one person in Peep's camp, not one person in Mac Miller's camp said, hey, get your help. I understand this shit is hard. I understand this shit is not easy to kick. Let's get you some help so you can make your fucking money. So you can get to that bag. Come on. Queen T said, go to BitChute and do a channel. You got to explain to me what BitChute is, baby. I don't know what that is. Sub says, Jordan, I was wondering how many youngsters these say land, not properly, but land. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. They might own the house. They may have built the infrastructure for the house, but the land itself, I don't know. The game ain't fair. We the fans see them go down the path they on, and they get more respect for their carelessness. Let me tell you something about that too, the game. Excuse me. I believe there's gonna be one person's death. This is for YouTube purposes only. I swear to God. I don't want to put death on the man because he is a father. He's you know saying he supports a whole family. But if God forbid Future ended up dead, oh. I don't know what I personally wouldn't even know what the response would be to that. Because you're going to have some people saying, well, he was talking about that drug talk the whole time. He was talking about that lean the whole time. And then you're going to have those fans that's going to be like, but bro, Future got me through a lot of shit, bro. He got me through a lot of breakups. Man, let me tell you. And I heard that too, the game that Future doesn't use. And I heard that too. But I don't know, man, because I've heard a lot of stories, including from like Vlad TV and a couple other people, where at one point, yeah, he was a user. Now, if he don't use it no more, that's what's up. But I don't know. I don't know. The game, he's all promotion. And I think that's what that I'm glad you said that. That would be the most saddest thing about his death. Because a lot of people will look at this drug culture that's going on, and let's be honest, we're not going to sit here and say that Future was the godfather of that shit. Oh, but we're definitely going to say that he was a pusher of it. He monetized off of it. And let's be honest, he made himself, let's be honest, a legend off of it. Honestly, Future's a legend, let's be honest. Future's a legend. Now, it might not be, you know what I'm saying? He legend for a whole lot of shit now. Nigga got like 6 baby mamas, 6 kids by like 8 baby mamas. So he's a legend in his own right. Salute to Future. But I'm just saying in general, man. I'm just saying in general. Trying to find the next song to play, man. I definitely want to thank you guys for like really, really, really sticking out with me, man. We've been going 36 minutes. So by the time I get to the hour mark, I'll probably end it at the hour mark. So we got about 25 more minutes to go. Talking about where is hip hop and music, mainstream music in general, is going in 2020. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Where's it going? We seen we seen the earlier 2000s, right? We seen the earlier 2000s where it was the Black Eyed Peas and it was that electro bop feel, and David Guetta was on top of the fucking world in the United States. Remember David Guetta? Let's forget about David Guetta. But I'm just saying in general, his music was bumping back when I listened to the radio. LOL, Jordan keeps dropping links that don't work. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Tandra. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Let me do this. Hang on. Let me do this. I'm so sorry, my love. Let me do this. Okay, try that. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that'll work. Because I really want to get your input on this. I really do. I really want to get your input on this. Because I'm telling you, I know a lot of people don't watch don't watch. I know a lot of people don't watch TV, but I know a lot of people don't watch listen to the radio either. So it's good to know. I want to know about the underground artists coming up in 2020. I want to learn about some new artists. I want to learn about some new music. I do. I don't want to listen to the same old people. And I find myself becoming the oldest 28-year-old in the fucking world. I'm listening to shit from 1994 in my car. You know what I'm saying? Now that's me. StreamYard still won't let you use that? That's wild. That is wild. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do. We got 39 minutes. We got about 20 more minutes, man. Let me go ahead and take a quick little break. Don't go nowhere. You already know what I do every single time. Every single time I do this stream, I always play some music. And this is why it's all about influence, right? It's all about my influence. One of my biggest influences was when I got home from school, I watched my little Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I'm saying? I watched my little Pokemon and whatnot. What happened at 4 or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock? I was on BET, baby. Rap City in the Basement, 106 in Park, and Cedars World, baby. Those were my go-tos as a kid, bro. I used to love listening to music videos, and that's kind of a inspiration of what I try to use on YouTube. I try to talk my shit. I talk a whole lot, and then eventually I'm just like, well, damn, let me get me a sip of beer. Let me, you know what I'm saying, rest y'all ears or some shit, and then I hit y'all with a song, man. So that's what's up. Jordan, are you able to restart the stream, y'all? That may work. You know what? That's what I'm going to try to do. Oh, QG Philly 89 said that's my shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cedars World was my shit. And she was the most ratchet chick in the world. She was a computer. How could a computer be so fine and just ratchet? Come on, y'all. I can't make this shit up, son. So look, man, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the song. If you hear a little if you see a little black part of it, that's because I'm restarting the StreamYard. Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna try to get you guys in here, all right? Because I really, really, really want to talk to you guys. So just give me about 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back with y'all.
Yeah, yeah. 27597. 30 minutes outside of Raleigh. They say home is where the heart is. Well, I departed, came back, revived, and got me a spark and started. I ain't garbage, but my talents weren't going to waste the industry. Raised different, was hard to show them no symmetry. Boondocks, baby, but my niggas, they had it worse. Boy, Kenny Savage, where I promise we made it work. Lurch, my name ring bells, and now I'm front and center. And ain't no blocking what I'm doing from us getting bigger. I'm a gorilla, wear that shit like a pimp. Acceptance came later from taking shit from the village. Now I pillage anybody I feel that's coming from mine. Scalp any problem and niggas can get in line. See the signs? You can choose 3 from off the highway, and anyone can see your soul until its last days. The crosses you gotta pay like a toll booth. $500 I hustle for a living. Should've played for mud, catch the way that I be pitching. I'm in line, see the signs? You can choose 3 from off the highway, and anyone can see your soul until its last days. Crosses you gotta pay like a toll booth. Blame Zeppelin for making me rap the whole truth. Small town, big heart, with my dreams got their start. Might leave home and say peace, but never forgetting the ones that made me. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town. I'm something like a big deal in my city. Check the news, you can get killed in my city. I'm a 500. I hustle for a living. Should've played for the mud, catch the way that I be pitching. I'm feeling like I'm young dog on that paper route, falling like I'm John Wall. That's what they hating about. Bitch, pull up on North Street. I ain't with that tough talk. I just let that gun off. I ain't worried about none of y'all. Welcome to the zoo, bitch. It ain't the street out here that I can't post. North Street, Horton Street, shit. Shepherd School Road. Getting money out this bitch was my goals. Up and trying for some new hoes. Now how you wanna act? Fuck with me, I get you in a party across the track. Tell your bitch to tell a friend I be on that yak. Either that or that Seagram's gin. You know where I'm from, nigga. ZEBULON. Small town, big heart, with my dreams got their start. Might leave home and say peace, but never forgetting the ones that made me. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town. 439, nigga. Small town, big heart, with my dreams got their start. Might leave home and say peace, but never forget the ones that made me. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town, cause they love to hold it down. Do it for the town. Nigga.
That's a North Carolina artist right there. He representing Zebulon, North Carolina. That's my guy, Ty Harris, man. That's my guy, Ty Harris. Salute to him. And listen, anybody who has, you know what I'm saying, turn that down. Okay. Might play that later. But anybody who has a artist who they believe in and who believe that, you know what I mean, their music should be able to shine, just hit me up. Just give me a call. I don't mind playing their music at all. So I just put the new StreamYards link. I refreshed my StreamYards and I put the link in there. So hopefully, y'all are able to join in. The game ain't fair. Why everybody use artificial voices, man? This goes back to the South, bro. Auto-tune is hitting, man. T-Pain is. Remember when we was talking about the Rushmores? T-Pain got to be up there, man. T-Pain done influenced a whole generation of these young boys. The whole generation of YouTube. There would be no Travis Scott if there was no T-Pain. At the same time, there would be no T-Pain if it wasn't for Roger Troutman. So history all goes back and repeats itself, man. That's what that does. So I got to talk about something else, man. And again, I put the panel in the chat. Hopefully, y'all can join. I pray y'all can join. But I also want to ask y'all, do you think Tekashi 6ix9ine will be out? Well, let me rephrase that. Do you think Tekashi 6ix9ine will have a rap career in 2020? Think about that. I give y'all a few seconds. I will. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to think about that, because that right there is, to me, the biggest question that I have. So let's start it. Well, now it's interesting. Me personally, I don't think he's going to have as big of a career. Salute to Global Media Inc. Salute to you. I appreciate you. I don't think he's going to have the endorsements and he's going to have the big flair like he did before he went to jail. Oh, but I for goddamn sure think that he is going to try to at least make some kind of music. Without question. They're gonna. And what's funny is that they already quote say he's a millionaire, right? He's gonna be an even bigger billionaire T. Not billionaire, but he's gonna be an even bigger billionaire T. They're gonna sell the rights to that movie. He's gonna sell the rights to that book. Everything about that whole trial, the whole the suck my dick gangster tour, educational purposes only, up into the fact that you was literally caught up by the feds for your safety. They feared for your life and came and picked you up. Oh, there's about to be a whole story coming out about that within the next 5 years. And I promise you, he's going to try to get some money out of it. Let's see. Queen works for me. Sub says Queen works for me. Looks like it's not working for you guys. I think so. Based on the super fact, he still has fans and supporters, which is crazy, right? You figure a man who, and you got to understand something. I don't know how old you are, OG Philly, but you seem to be an elder, with all due respect. So you remember hip hop history a little bit more than somebody say me being, saying 28 years old. Have you ever seen a rapper? Have you ever seen, like, with your own eyes, have you ever seen a rapper, a gangster rapper, get on trial and squeal and speak like that, pointing niggas out and shit? Has that ever been done in the history of hip hop in public? Sub says once a rat, always a rat, and be related. Wait a minute, hang on. Once a rat, always a rat, and to be related to who a rat. Fuck that snake. 10 Global Media Inc. says he has a $10 million deal he's coming home to. $10 million. $10 million. And what the fuck do they think he's gonna do? Sing on the motherfucker? He gonna do the same shit. Huge Philly 89, but in my opinion, he shouldn't have a damn career at all. I completely agree. I think he should leave the country. I don't even think he should be in America. That's just me. Now, if you want to make your money, you trying to make, your career pop elsewhere around the world, okay, cool. I'll put my hands up to you. But as far as you rapping in the United States and calling yourself the king of New York, that's just dead. That's just gone. If I was him, I'd be fresh out of New York and out of the country. I'd be in Panama somewhere in the sun, drinking a goddamn mojito or some shit. Shit. QG03, are you 30? Okay, so you're kind of in a sense like me, where you got you're in the middle between the youngs and the old heads, and we're in an interesting point right now. Game says hell no. Hell no. If it happened, then was go underground. Yeah, maybe. I've never seen it happen yet in history of hip hop. Can never say never the way hip hop is at the moment. Yes, sub. That was definitely, again, you gotta understand, man. This is coming from a person who, I only read about, Snoop Dogg murder was the case that they gave me. You know what I'm saying? I was young for J-Lo and Diddy's case. I was young when Shine got into that case. So I don't know too many of these old, these old court cases and these court battles. I don't know shit about these old court battles. But I know what I saw from Tekashi. I mean, literally giving his name. What is your name, sir? Daniel Hernandez. And who is the non-trained member blood leader? Him. Can you please point him out, sir? Him. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Oh, hell no. Never. And that's why it goes back to what you were saying in the game. He shouldn't have a career when he gets out. At all. He said, mumble rap garbage show. I'm not gonna lie, man. You can't, especially when you think about when he started with the rainbow hair and everybody around him had the red flags. And they didn't even just have the red flags, they had the red crispy flags. They ain't even go through no war-torn flags. They had the crispy, fresh from the Chinese market flags on. Grandmas had the flags on. You saw it. You saw it, but you know what? You ain't think nothing about it. You listen to that shit on the radio, you like, it's a little catchy. It's a little catchy. And then what happens? He come out with his next joint. Bloods and Crips take over the New York train system. They took over the metro system to make their video. Perception is reality. Perception is reality. You could be the biggest, fakest bitch in the world, but if you got 100 killers around you talking that talk, mean mugging the fuck out of anybody, guess what? They are going to associate you with that same crowd. And that's what happened, because anything that I've ever said on 6ix9ine, I always said that he at least had real people around him. He did. He had real gangsters around him. And nobody was. That's the funny thing. Anytime you listen to a beef of his, you never heard anybody say anything different. His people he rocked with was real. They was really about that shit. It was just him that wasn't about that. They was just the bag. Queen T says, Pop so G. He went to the court shooting at 2 off-duty cops. You talking about the famous video when he was outside the car shooting it off like that, man. Tupac, man. Rest in peace to that crazy motherfucker, man. Rest in peace to him. He didn't give a fuck. And what's funny, and this is why, God damn it, I hate that this StreamYard thing is not working. Because this is what I want to know from people, right? Again, this is from me being hindsight 28. Fucking the way I saw Tupac was gangster. I saw him as, you know what I'm saying, with that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Crips and whatnot, and the flags and whatnot. Come to find out, wasn't this nigga in Love Jones? Nah, he was in Poetic Justice. And then he was in Above the Rim. And then he was in Juice. So I said to myself, oh shit, this nigga trying to be an actor. He trying to be you know what I mean? He trying to do what Will Smith did before what Will Smith did. He tried to break it to the movies. Salute to him. Maybe that's where he saw where the money was going. Let me check this fucking panel link, man. Because this is I'm gonna keep it a stack 50. This is really getting on my nerves as far as you guys not able to join. And Queen T, I can't do the hangouts. I might just need about 5 minutes though, if y'all are really trying to do the hangouts. But let me try something real quick. Because I really want to talk to y'all. I really want to talk to y'all. And if StreamYards is being a bitch, then pay $22 goddamn dollars for StreamYards. Can't even have your people with you. Yeah, man. A sub Above the Rim was one of my faves. You hear me, dogs? I love Above the Rim. I loved his performance in Juice. I feel like Tupac's performance in Juice is very, very underrated. Very underrated. So let me go ahead and try to StreamYard. Yeah, this shit ain't even let me do that. Are you subscribed to my channel, Jordan? I'm not sure. Oh, shit. Let me find out. It only takes a second. Find out. I don't know if I do or not. If I don't, please forgive me. Don't slaughter me. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna try to stream Hangout one more time, and then what I'll do if this isn't working, I'll go back live again because it's 8 people in here, and I really want to talk to y'all. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna put this link in there one more time. T, if you could try it out for me. If it doesn't work, I'll close out the Hangouts. I'll refresh my whole computer and get this shit in here. I think he was going to be the leader of the new chapter of the Black Panther sub. You see the video of Pac at the Malcolm X dinner. Hey, you never know, man. You never know. And it's funny how American history never quite goes into the whole history. Never quite goes into the whole history. Because if you would have told me at that time, why was Malcolm X, why was the Nation of Islam so pissed off at Malcolm X? They didn't teach us that in the history books. Lala, what's going on, lady? Salute to you. Salute to you. I'm having some StreamYards issues, so I'm trying to get those worked out, and I'm trying to see if y'all can join the channel and see if y'all can join the panel on StreamYards. If y'all can't, I'll reboot it. So, Queen T, have you tried the link that I sent? How's that working for you? Don't work. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes, y'all. I really appreciate this, y'all. Seriously, y'all are making my Tuesday night. So listen, I will be right back, y'all. In 5 minutes, I will be right back. Please stay tight with me. I will be right back. I'ma holla.